giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
All right, everyone. Uh, until the rest of the squad wins, let's all make sure to start off. So this is, I'd say, very special weekly because we're not doing our routines from abroad. We're actually doing it from remotely. So that's how we're gonna continue. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the weekly wins, and we're gonna be starting from the personal wins, and then soon after we're gonna be continuing. So the agendas are we're gonna be starting from personal wins, then organizational updates, then usually we're gonna be having the education updates and finance updates, and we're also gonna move to communication updates, core dev updates, and last but not least, we're gonna finish by important announcements and conclusive remarks from seniors. So in the meantime, let's start with personal weeks. So okay, a personal win. Maybe before I select someone else to give the personal win, let me start from myself. My personal win this week is actually I don't think I do have a personal win. Yeah. Oh, forgot. I got a haircut. I got a haircut. So that's a personal win for me. Thank you, Lake. Yeah, that's the only thing that I can come up with right now. That's the only. Yeah. Thank you, Lake. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So with that, I'm gonna be selecting some person to give us their personal win. Maybe let me go with let's go with Okita from us. Could you give us your personal win, Okita?
Hey team, am I audible?
Yes.
So my personal reason this week would be we've made some really pretty good, impressive progress at Escalate. So I was able to do some jobs with the team, and I'm happy with that. Others will be I had some projects I need to complete by March. So I think April started this week. So I delivered. I think 75% of the projects I planned on delivering for March. So that's also another win for me this week. So I think these are mine. So my nominee would be uh, Asnaga.
Asnaka, if you can hear us.
Uh, Maybe I can nominate the other person.
All
If
right, sure, sure.
okay, I will nominate like Kevin Burhanu, if I'm not mistaken. Laikun Burhanu.
Laikun, could you give us your personal updates? All right. So Laikun said that his personal win is that he's currently doing a school project that's going to be presented on Tuesday, and he said he completed 80% of the task. Awesome, impressive. All right. Like completely understandable that you're in the library. So keep up the great work. That's awesome. Can you nominate someone, Laikun? Bina. Bina, madam, if you can hear us, could you give us your personal wins?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Bina.
Okay, my week was normal. It was a casual week. Yeah, starting from last week, I was planning to get up early and also having like a 1 hour walk. Yeah, I was almost achieved that 50% of it. Yeah, that was my win of this week. Yeah, that was it. Let's not make Sam out.
How far do you go when you go out for a walk? Very
Actually, I measure it with the
guys. Oh, okay.
time. Like I always go for a week like 4.5 hours. It's gonna be kind of long actually.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah. Can you nominate someone?
Okay, Sam Bright.
Um, okay, so my wins for this week were one of them is like I joined A2SV's internship. I'm a little bit late, but yes. And the other one is I managed to change the lens of my eyeglass. Um, the previous one had some scratch, so I changed it today. Should I nominate someone?
Yes, yes. Nominate someone, and maybe you can continue after.
Um, Miss Ghana.
Miss Ghana, can you hear us? Miss Ghana, you can hear us. Maybe nominate someone else. Someone. Can you nominate someone else? Someone else.
Okay. Nureddin.
Okay, thank you, Samrawit. My personal win for this week is as good as uh, personal win. I had a haircut, and that was great. And also, as a personal win, the whole day. That's, that's what it is. And I had a lot of food, and that's all.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Nuradi. I think we can continue to the organizational updates as well. So currently, Emre is at an event in Global AI Summit in Rwanda. So I'm going to be giving the organizational updates. Uh, I'm not sure if he's updated this, but okay. So the wins in the past, not just last week, he, he had a Qatar Investment Authority meeting, and he also met with the foundation for the past 2 weeks as well, not just this week. So Qatar Ministry of Society meeting, and for Turkey visit, he actually made his stop. So that was a win. And something that have been worked on is Rwanda updated proposal submission, and also URN, AUKA, and AU memorandum of understanding submission as well as it's currently being worked on, like the submitted part. And M10 and Ethiopian Airlines proposal has not been submitted yet. So for the plans, Rwanda visits, so currently this is ongoing. So I think this not the updated slide, but today Emre is at the event. He said that he's made really good connection with people and he's currently working on it. He said he's also going to be staying there until Wednesday. The Global AI Summit is actually going very well. He's making good progress, getting good connection. He also mentioned, if I'm not mistaken, that he's going to be giving a speech. Yeah, also in support A2SV. Currently, we're in discussion with Wanda as well. Okay, all right. With that, we also have been planning for MTN and Ethiopian Airlines proposal submission and also ONJA partnership meeting. And something that's going to happen next week on Monday is that we're going to be having a meeting with GIZ, Ethiopia. So currently, we're trying to partner with GIZ, and our education efforts are hopefully going to be starting very soon if things go well. So we're gonna go to their office around Kazanjis and visit them. There are some people from Germany that we need to talk to. After that discussion is completed, we're going to come back to AIT and let them visit our school compound, the way we're giving our education, our in-person education specifically, and how things are going. So that's going to give them more insight on how A2SV does its job on the ground level or how it actually delivers its education. So that's also a very exciting and very um, a very huge event for A2SV that we're all looking forward to, and it's going to be happening on uh, early next week or on Monday afternoon. All right. So those are the updates from those are our organizational updates. If Emre joins us later on, he's still at the event. That's why he could not join now. If he joins us later on, he's going to be giving us a conclusive remark and also um, give us more details on it. All right. So next up is Ethiopian education updates. It's going to be presented by Sam Raoult.
Okay, thank you, Galeta. For G5 second year education updates, we continued the product work and the UI UX track is ongoing. And the second year students have already started the starter project, which is the A2SV portal. And the interns had finalized their learning path and they have already started the starter projects, which are the foreign translator and the Afro vintage. And regarding the G6 education, we have continued giving lectures. So sorting two part two has already been given, and graph will be given today. And we had a meeting with Embry regarding the income sharing agreement. So Embry tried to clarify things about the income sharing agreement for the students. And regarding the G6 new converts, we have finalized the essays and the resume grading, and the interviews has been conducted. So it will be finalized by this week. And the fourth round of one-on-ones is being conducted, so it's ongoing. And for the plans, next week the UI UX track will continue. and the second year students and the interns will continue working on the starter projects, and we will plan to solidify the AIT attendance for the remote environment since it's being given remotely, and product work will also continue. And regarding G6 education, DFS and BFS graphs will be given next week, and we will onboard the new G6 converts, and we will give them the ramp up sessions, and we will continue the fifth round 101s. So that's the plan for next week.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Do we have any question for the in-person education? Anyone who's got a question? All right. In that case, thank you, Samarit. Okay. Let's continue. So next up is remote education updates. So for remote education, especially in distance education, it was a break for the students since they finished the first education phase, and we also finalized the fourth round of one-on-ones. It's still ongoing. There are just a few people left. We've also finished the camp planning, the camp detail planning, because we're going to be having camp for the next 6 weeks. And also we're currently shared the student feedback collection. So we're collecting feedback from the students on the first education phase. We've done that for the onboarding phase, and we're doing it again just to see if there are things that have improved or things like that. Heads feedback collection. So the form is almost complete. Once I will review one once, and then a few things I'm gonna add a few things, and then finally we're gonna ship it. Meaning we're gonna be also collecting the feedback from the heads on how things were going and how we can improve things. All right, for the second year education, we started the development learning path. So they already took the product path. They're currently taking the backend, front end, mobile, and UI UX tracks. And we're planning, so it's currently ongoing. This week they took it. They're going to be continuing it until they finish the tracks. So for the plans in this education, we're going to be having the first camp kickoff on Wednesday, but we're actually not going to be waiting until Wednesday to start our sessions. That means on Monday, what we're planning to do is we're going to be having a mock interview session, meaning we're going to let our students have mock interviews earlier during the time. That's going to be very helpful for their preparation for top tech company interviews. And then on Tuesday, we're going to be having a group contest, meaning we're going to actually merge the students like two. We're going to pair them up, and then they're going to be taking the contest accordingly. So that way, it's going to be more interesting, more fun, and also it's going to help them communicate better when it comes to problem solving and everything. And another is we're going to be starting a new round of one-on-ones. So the fifth round of one-on-ones was supposed to be started this week, but unfortunately we had to move it by one more week. And the reason is we noticed that around 36, if I'm not mistaken, one-on-ones were not conducted. And it was a lot, and we wanted to give the one-on-one as soon as possible. Since it was a break, this was a break for the students. That's why we added one more week. And another thing we're planning to do is we're going to be analyzing the feedbacks from the students in the heads, and that way we're going to be improving our education or the way we provide our education. For the second year education, we're going to be continuing development learning paths, the one I mentioned, such as backend, front end, mobile, and UI UX. So those are the updates and the plans from remote education. Do we have any question for us? All right. If you guys don't have question for remote education, let's just continue. Next is human resource, presented by Daud.
Hello. So actually, I don't have any updates or any. Actually, we have plans, but I don't have any update on the important. But I have to add four things. The first one is for predicting. You are for him to update you. I try to manage it, try to remember, try to use right time, but that's only I can check your remotely or not. That's one thing. The other thing is, please don't forget to check in remotely. If you don't do that, I don't have any means of communication or any means of technique. Whether you are present present in the office or not. So as much as possible, try to do that. Throughout the week, I have assigned two or one or two groups or projects to regularly update their daily plan and execute it. So as much as possible, do that, especially for team lead. You are one who is responsible to this. I'm not saying how to end them up. Tell them the next day they have to and write their daily plan. When it comes to the attending personal education, as much as possible at the end of the weekly sync or the meeting, send me the attendance for your team. Remote, fuck. Hello.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm back,
Daud.
right? Yeah, I think I'm back.
Okay, yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. So for remote education and education, send me your attendance after the end of your daily meeting, like you used to do while you are in person roads. And for the rest of the team, for core dev, as much as possible, check properly in the morning, in lunchtime, and in the evening. So if you have any question or any comments on this regarding this, it's open. If you don't have, if you don't have this my weekly plan or presentation.
All right. Thank you so much, Daud. So there is a question. You were audible if it wasn't just.
The thing is, the internet connection is not working for me. That's why there is a major construction in my home place, so it's gonna be difficult to continue this plan as well to attend the meetings.
Yeah, and just to summarize what Dave said, he's saying check in, check out. Make sure you guys follow that. Make sure you guys are writing your daily plans. And for the in-person and for the remote education, make sure to send the attendance of your heads after your daily meetings. Right? Would that summarize it up?
Yes, yes.
Yes. All right.
So
Okay. Thank you.
if you have anything to add, you can Slack me.
Okay. Awesome.
Bye.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Now let's go to the core dev. We're gonna be starting with Escalate, presented by Abdul Samad.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay, for the wins representing Skillet, so we have completed and deployed 4 pages for the search engine optimization. It was done by the front end, and for the backend, we have implemented a middleware for role-based data fetching. So previously, there is a user in the response, like when you send a request. So we want to omit that for different types of roles. So we did that. And also we deploy the latest version on GCP, both the backend and frontend. And we have documented analytics requirements for new wishes. This was a product work, and we have also refined each tech stack page for SEO, for search engine optimization. This was done by the frontend team. And we have finally finalized the Upwork agency document and sent it for feedback. And this was work of a product and team lead. For the plans, we have linking and deploying the tech stack page for the SEO improvements, and also creating analytic issues on the GitHub for the dashboard on a Skillet. And we have also plan to implement analytics endpoints for the dashboard, like I said. And finally, we have finalizing the mobile app and preparing it for testing. The mobile app is for the freelancers/developers, so we'll be finalizing it in the next week, and hope to see it in the near future, I guess. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Do you guys have a question for Abdul Samad regarding Escalate? Anyone who's got a question? All right. If not, let's just continue in that case. Next up is Dime, presented by Ms. Ghana.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, for Dime this week, we had a session with Emre for reviewing Zaman Bank proposal. We had it on Saturday, and yeah, we've tried to address the comments that were given for us. And next up, we've implemented push notification feature. This is done from backend side. And we've also wrote a script to show test coverage and to differentiate codes that has been tested and that is not tested. And we've also written unit tests for started writing unit tests for mobile features. And finally, we've also prepared a progress report for, I guess, Mark. Yes, he has requested for us to prepare a report, and we did that. And for coming week, our plans are we will try to finalize addressing the comments given by Emery. And also, it was supposed to be finalized by this week, but unfortunately, we have to move it to the next week. We couldn't finalize it. And next, integrate notification features on mobile. Yeah, this has been done from backend, but it will be integrated the coming week. And after that, we will push the notification feature, the push plus the email notification features. And next, we will also fix bugs and feature improvements on both mobile and backend, and also include continue increasing test coverages for backend and mobile. Yeah, if you guys have any questions. Yeah, okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Kana. Just a quick question. I personally, I've never seen Dime's project or demo. Maybe it's just me. Is it possible to have a demo soon? Maybe next week.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
We have
Since
the
that.
mobile app.
Mhm.
That's almost completed. What's actually left is that it's not like a really, we have to make the backend integrated with banks. Currently, what we have is just a mock banks, mock. Oh, yeah, so we can demo you that, but yeah, we can do it
Sure.
next
All right. Okay. Let's aim for it next week. Thank you.
week. You're welcome.
All right. Does anyone else have question for Ms. Kana? Okay. If not, let's continue. So next up is adult, presented by Abdi.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Abdi, and I'm here to share Ado's weekly wins and plans for the next week. I think you can hear me, right? Can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can.
Yes, okay. So yeah, this week we were able to continue testing the backend and front-end endpointers. We were able to release the new version of mobile APK after a while. Unfortunately, this week we weren't able to visit St. Paul's Hospital to onboard patients because of their scheduling. They were busy. And another accomplishment this week is we reviewed the SEMA MCH proposal and addressed all the comments we received from Emre. And the plans that we have for the next week are to continue testing the backend and front-end endpointers, detailed planning for adult, submit the SEMA MCH proposal, visit St. Paul Hospital to onboard patients, address comments on adult pregnancy tracker, and planning the pre-launch event with Dr. Fisum. So thank you for listening. If you have a question or feedback, feel free to ask.
Are you guys, question that I have for you, Abdi, is, are you guys currently aware of how many percentage of test coverage that you guys have done?
Okay, yeah, so I can tell you from the front end side, we were able to cover 40%. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. The backend, I think the other, the other people can tell you.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just make sure it's updated when it comes to the weeklies. It could give us more insights into it. But thank you so much. That's a great update, and good luck on St. Paul's visit as well.
Right, thank you.
All right. Does anyone else have a question for Abdi? All right. If not, let's continue. Next up is Skill Bridge, presented by Dagmawi.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Our wins for this week at Scalebridge are our product team had a school visit at Bethel High School, and we were able to do some bug fixes and UI adjustments on the website. We had also code review with collaborating with the Scarlett's web team since our web team lead is on a break. Uh, from the backend side, we revised and refactored the learning path script for better learning path ordering, and we have added new endpoints for countdown of upcoming national university entrance exams. We also added stronger password validation for sign up endpoint, and we made some UI adjustments for the mobile as well. And our plans for the next week is our product team will be interviewing teachers and parents, and we will be working on bug fixes and UI adjustments on both web and mobile sites. On the back end, we will be populating our development database with new learning paths, and we will refactor accounted deletion logic also. So that's our weekly win. Any questions?
Does anyone else have a question for Dagmawi? All right. If not, thank you so much, Dagmawi, for the updates. Let's continue to AfroChat, presented by Pia.
Do you hear me, Galata?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Let me just go ahead to our achievements first. We were able to unit test and widget test on the following features: our main feature, chat, as well as search feature. We'll also be able to finalize the endpoint developments for the admin dashboard, and also a total of 8 bug fixes and 5 improvements on both mobile and web. There was also a review session with Embre, and we received feedbacks, and we're working towards improving it. We also prepared and published a social media post this week. Moving on to our goals, we'll continue unit testing, widget testing, as well as data cleaning, particularly on 2 features from the mobile end. Also, we're planning to resolve 6 bugs as well as 6 improvements. We also finalize the front-end integration, which is the last stage for us to have a well-functioning admin dashboard. We'll also resolve model-specific issues, AI model-specific issues, and we'll also plan to eliminate duplicate API calls. On another great news, we will officially onboard a new backend member, making AfroChat a more capable team. Yes, and for the next week as well, we'll prepare and publish another social media post, possibly in Amharic. Thank you.
All right. Thank you here. Just one comment. I like how you list out the bug fix and the improvements and everything, and the testing as well. Are you guys currently testing based on features, or like are you testing everything like adult as well?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. Continue, and then we're gonna go with that.
Okay, Galata. Okay, we were asking about the tastes we're doing. Yes, we currently we had not a very great taste coverage. Our backend had a great coverage, but the rest didn't. So we started from the mobile application side and taste feature by feature. Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, David.
Mine not question, but suggest for here. Like last time we agreed that we're gonna present feelings. It's gonna be someone from. So next time do that. Like we agreed on last week or before that. I think that you should present things weekly and every time. So you should assign someone for next time. It's not comment. It's just questions. Just comments.
Okay. I think he noted that. All right. Thank you so much, David, as well.
I didn't catch what he said.
Oh, you did.
refer to
Okay.
Galata. Sorry,
Okay.
network.
Let me revisit. Last time we had a meeting, like one-on-one, and then I told you to assign someone beside you to present claims. And we agreed on that. I'm going to assign someone to present it, which did not. So next time, I'm not expecting you to present the claims. I'm expecting someone from your team. How about now?
Okay, Dave.
It's more point.
Okay, Dave. Yes, yes. I hear what you say. I will communicate with the team and yes, do it accordingly.
All right. Thank you, team. Okay. Let's continue. Next up is Akil, presented by Stefanos.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. For this week, we were working on deploying the new features to production, especially for the web. There were a bunch of features that were not pushed to production. That was our fault. It was a lack of resource and stuff. But now it's deployed. And we also started working on feature requests. These are feature requests that I don't know if you know, but like uh, Emre had talked to some people from Qatar that liked Akil and they wanted something similar. So they, on their second time meeting, they requested some features to be added, and those features were not specifically for them. It were actually good features for Akil as well. So we started working on them. We received like eight or nine features. We were working on at least the five of them this week. I think four of them this week. And another thing is we started implementing the private opportunity feature. This is also another feature request that we had. So basically what it is on Akil right now, when you post an opportunity, it's public, anyone can see it automatically. But the people they wanted to create a private opportunity that they can show to only invited people only, not to whole Akil user base. So we are working on that right now. The backend is, I think, being completed. Hopefully next week it will get integrated with the web. And another is additional question information for organizations, AI resume sorting. So when we have an AI resume sorting functionality, and it provides as well, it provides score of each resume based on the description of the job from a specific resume. So we are working on that. Uh, Another thing is releasing the new version of Akil for Android and Play Store. There were some bugs that we had encountered, and finally it's been fixed, and they are merged, I think. We are looking for designs, so hopefully you'll start working on it next week. Any questions?
Thank you, Stefanos. Do we have any questions for Stefanos? All right, Steve. Thank you. Okay. Next up is rated, represented by Joseph.
Hello everyone. Hope you guys are doing good. So for this week at Rated, the mobile team was working on implementing the order feature. The backend team was working for splitting and creation for the order feature, which will hopefully be integrated next week by the mobile and web team. So the web team has finalized the order implementation for the web as well as editing the order before a restaurant claims it. Another feature we were working on this week was business branch page for only a single branch manager instead of a whole chain manager. Okay, so those were our this week's wins. For next week plans, for the business web app we found some bugs that need fixing. We'll work on that. The backend team will add user analytics and management endpoints as well as redeploy test backend and add payment integration for the QR main feature for the ordering feature specifically. And the mobile team will be finalizing implementation of order feature for the QR main. Okay, so that's it. If anyone has a question.
All right. Thank you, Joseph. Do you guys have any question for him? If not, let's just continue. So Ghana education updates. Do we have Kasim in the call? Anyone who's gonna present Ghana education updates? Kasim or Matheus?
Hi, Galata. Yeah, so how's it going? I hope everyone is well. So the reason we made it like to the end of the slide was because it's 1 p.m. for Ghana, and it was their the time they go to the mosque. So we were thinking maybe he can make it when he comes back, which would be around 2 p.m. So planning has been made for the sprints for the next week. So yeah, so the plans for the next week would be to continue development on Terra, secure accommodation for the graduating students, and new designs for Terra. These are the wins and plans for G6 and G4 secondary education for Ghana.
All right. Thank you, Mati. Do we have any question for Matheus? Anyone who's got a question? All right, if not, thank you so much, Matheus. And next up is conclusive remarks by Emre. Do we have Emre in the call? I don't think so. Because he said he was still at the summit, making good connection and everything. So that's actually going very well. I guess we don't have any senior to give us conclusive remarks. But like, let's do it. We don't necessarily have to have Emre. David Alamayu, would you like to give us some conclusive remarks? It's a new touch, I guess.
Okay, I don't have anything conclusive or to give, but I know it's going to be a tough time. I understand, especially the working environment. The past 2 or 3 weeks is difficult, especially for Hiao, Galata, Dave, and Kembo. I understand it's difficult, especially for Galata and Dave. I understand it's a difficult time, but hopefully after this time, or April or March, April or May, we're gonna see some lights or improvements, the funding side as well as the working environment as well as the motivation. Let's hope it's going to be solved really soon. So this is it. Have a nice weekend and ciao.
All right. Thank you so much. So let's go to the uh, quote of the day. It says, "If you're ambitious, go to Europe or the US and get a job. But if you're mega ambitious, stay home and build." This is from Karim Baguire, the CEO of InstaDeep, that did a very generous donation, and we're very grateful on that. Until next week, everyone, have a great rest of your week. Make sure to rest on your weekends, and let's get back to work on Monday. Bye, everyone.